So Brian, here we are. It's Wednesday, the 25th of March. We know the budget is still being worked on. What's your sense?
Well, my sense is that I want to correct something from last week. We did these unscripted videos, and I said one of the worst parts about being up here is, being away from my family. But I've kind of amended that because in my 4 years here, I've always sat next to Mr. Montesano, and that might be the worst part of the entire.
and true. And I had to take your wife's place, and I have to babysit for you. So it's to remind you to bring your things to chamber like a kid going to school. So,
let me tell you, Mike is I have been extremely lucky in sitting next to Mike for all 4 years because he has prevented me from doing a lot of stupid things on the floor, and except for the fact that I have to always run and get him stuff from the back.
Well, listen, everything has a price. So tell us about your new haircut.
Oh, Mike, as you know, we do St. Baldrick's every year for our kids' cancer charity, and this year's no different. And as you love saying, it always grows back, but it grows back slower and deeper every year. So.
So what's your sense of where we're going to be, what's going on? I mean, a lot of strides have been made, budget-wise, so what's your sense?
Well, listen, you know it as well as I do. Us being in the minority, we don't hear too much. But, what we are hearing is that, there seems to be movement in the last week on the budget. And it seems as if the educational reform package that the governor has put up is one of the biggest stumbling blocks. And I think you have heard that more than I have. And this might jeopardize my 4-year record of being up here and on time. But what do you think?
Well, I hope it's not reminiscent of my first year here where we didn't have a budget until August, and of course no paycheck until August. No, but as of this morning, from what I'm hearing is, it seems they have an agreement on the commission for the teacher evaluations that'll report back in June. I believe the stumbling block they're having right now is the appointments to the commission. There's going to be 2 from the governor, 2 from each house. And then is the report going to be binding on its own, or does it have to be voted on by the legislature? So those are the 2 stumbling blocks on the commission concept itself. And then there was one last thing that occurred late last night, and that was the governor still pushing the issue that the additional funding for the schools he wants to hold up until that commission renders its report. So that's causing quite a bit of controversy, especially on the other side of the aisle in the Assembly.
Well, let me tell everybody, whoever watches these videos, that if we're here till August, I will literally kill Mr. Montesano. And what I will be doing is, what we've decided to do is actually, if the budget is late, we're going to do these unscripted videos right outside the governor's office. And so stay tuned. Make sure that you actually continue to watch that. But Mike, as always, it's always been a pleasure.
Same here.